Okay, thank you for joining Barre class today. Let's start by setting our posture, feet under hips, lift up through those legs, lift the rib cage up off the waist, roll the shoulder blades down the back, lift the chin, feel the back of the head over the back of the spine. Perfectly tall, perfectly balanced. Big inhale, arms up, letting the belly expand, rib cage expand. Exhale, press the air up and out of the lungs. One more time. Inhale, exhale, press that air through. Let's start our warm up with some Batma. So we're going to come into a third position. So right toes on the floor, open that knee, left toes on the floor, open the knee, rotation all the way up to the hip. Start with one heel in the arch of the other foot, arms out for balance. A Batma is a straight leg kick, keeping our turnout. We're going to go front, Batma side, bring yourself to third position in the back. Batma, back, other side. Front, side, back, other side. Front, side, back. You have to walk forward a little. Front, side, unless you have more space than me. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Nice. Nice straight legs. Tall with the body, so using the core to keep yourself from bending and bowing. Back, front, side, back, front, side, back. Head and shoulders stay up to the sky, keeping the turnout in those kicks. Front, side, back. With that back Batma, especially not letting the spine bend, not bowing the body forward. Side, back, front, side, back. Last set. Front, side, back, and front, side, back. Nice job. Coming into our second position. So we're still in turnout here. Feet are wide, wider than hip distance. Coming down, we're going to move side to side, popping up the heel of the leg we're bending toward. So heel, 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 heel. Nice. That might give you a little more room in that lateral movement. Again, core engaged, lifting up tall, not bowing forward at the waist, keeping that turnout, pointing the knees outward. Sway, sway, sway. Nice job. Lifting up the heel of that bending knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down here in second. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock it in. For our last warm-up move, let's challenge our balance a little. Feet are going to be in parallel. We're going to do a single-legged Romanian deadlift, trying to reach our hands toward the floor. So plant one foot, hinge at the hips, tap the floor, come back down. If you need to, you can leave the toes of that foot that's going behind on the ground or just lift them slightly. But working on this one-legged movement, nice straight spine, head stays in line with the spine so we don't drop the head as we get close to the ground. Don't crane the neck either. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Holding onto the core to help you balance, especially as you rise up. Tap and lift for 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Hopefully you're nice and warm, feeling a little limber. Let's pick up our weights and come into our arm series. We're gonna start with big to small circles. So let's start with feet parallel, underneath the hips. Lift up everything, arms, shoulders rolled back. Lift up those arms, big circles forward, big circles. Nice, so sweep to the back, lift up to the front. Holding onto the core, so no movement in that torso. If we let go of the core, we can kind of like sway back and forth. That's not where we are. Holding onto the core for 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms out, circle front, front, front. Little circles here. Nice open chest. Hands are in line with the shoulders, not forward. So trying to keep them in line. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down. Other direction. So big circles, sweep to the front, reaching back. Big open chest, shoulder blades drawing together behind you. Just enjoying this big range of motion, taking it nice and slow, warming up our shoulders. Definitely not whipping the arms around. Shoulders are very delicate if they're not warm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready for our little circles. Circle back, 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 back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down. Coming into our front raise. We're going to do some pulses in the front raise. So get yourself set up, lift up tall, roll the shoulder blades back, arms up. We're going to pulse down with hand palms down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Oh, I missed the center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Center now. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. One more set. We'll just do 4 counts. 3, 2, 1. Down. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Arms down. Nice. That was a long sequence. It can be challenging. Coming into our flies. Feet parallel. Strong core. Lifted spine. Hinging forward at the hip. Maintaining this nice, strong spine, good spinal alignment. No booty out, no booty in, just a nice spinal alignment. Roll the shoulders back, fly those arms up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Head stays in line with the spine, not dropping the head or craning the neck. Squeeze and down. Hold here for 3, 2, 1, and down. Hold. 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 3, 2, 1, and down. 4, and down. And 3, and down. And 2, and down. Last one like this. 2, 1, and down. Shake it out. You can stand up. Second set, we're gonna do our pulses. So get yourself set back up, shoulder blades back, arms up. We're gonna pulse, 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 pulse. Just squeezing those shoulder blades together. You should feel this in your back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down, nice. A little bit for our biceps and a little bit for our shoulders. We're gonna come into plate putaways, feet parallel, lift up tall, palms up, starting with elbows at 90 degrees next to your body. Reach them up, bring them down. So you're reaching up diagonally, about level with your eyes, so higher than the shoulders. Reach, bring it back down. Reach and down. Shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades down the back, nice open chest, engaged core, lifted spine, reach and down, reach and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open those hands. So rotate it through the shoulders, pressing up and out diagonally, up and down. Press and down. Still tall, still lifted, still holding on to that core. Up and down, up and down. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down slow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your mat. We're gonna do our triceps in a bird dog position. So coming down to hands and knees. One weight in one hand. I'm gonna start with my right hand. So you can extend the opposite leg if you would like, or you can leave both legs on the mat. So if you got the weight in your right hand, extend that left leg. Starting with a rotating tricep pushback. So right now, weight is facing to the front, push hand up to the sky. Keeping the elbow high and trying to lift that weight above the glutes. Press up, press up. If you've got that leg extended, pointing the toe, regardless of if the leg is extended, your core is pressing up from below to protect that spine. Head is neutral in line with the spine, not dropping it down. 4, 3, 2, get ready to pulse. 1, pulse it up and pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready for the other side. You can roll this wrist, take a little pressure off of it. Feet under hips, hands under shoulders, weight in the other hand. For me, it's the left hand. Extend the other leg if you're doing that little bit of a balance challenge. Core engaged, hips square to the mat. Roll through, press up. Rotating tricep press. Press back. Lift and down. Lift and down. Really trying to get that height at the top of the movement. This full range gives us the luxury of really reaching, because you get the little mini break of bringing the weight down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to get ready to pulse. 3, 2, 1. Pulse up. 4. Pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Stand it up, weight back to the side. So we need it again for our core series. We're going to finish our arm series with an upright row and alternating lateral lunges. So feet are parallel. Step to the side, bend the knee, row, and down. Other side, row. Nice. So bringing those arms, those elbows up, hands by the chest, row, row, nice. Row, bringing our legs back into this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to the center, standing upright. Row those arms up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down, weights down. Get your chair or head to your wall or banister or counter or whatever you're using as support for your barre series. We're going to start with our first position, pliés. I'm going to use my squishy ball, totally optional. If you have a squishy ball, then you can stand in first position, ball between your feet, squish those heels together. If you don't have the ball, legs zipped up, heels together, still engaging those inner thighs. What the ball does here is it really engages the inner thighs. So you're actively squeezing the ball. You can use one of these balls that are specifically for barre Pilates, or you can just use a kid's ball. Even a barely blown up balloon would work. So it's nice and tall. First position, knees heading out over the toes, plie and rise, plie and rise. Nice. Plie, plie. Gentle plies to start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come down for 3 into a grand plie. Down, 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 rise up, down, 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 rise up. Still tall in this head and shoulders, not leaning forward. Down, 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 rise up. Heels rise up off the mat or off the floor as you come down deep into your grand plie. Down, 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 rise up. 4 and up. 3 and up. 2 and up. Last one. Reverse it. Down, 2, 3 and up. That's what we were already doing. Down and then up for 3. Down, up, 2, 3. Down, up, 2, 3. Down, up, 2, 3. Trying to get your heels back to the floor as quickly as possible. If you have your ball, you are squishing, squishing, squishing it in between your heels to get that inner thigh engagement. Down, up, 2, 3, 4, 3, up, 2, 3, 2, and 1, up, 2, 3, come halfway into your grand plie, pulse it here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rise it up, nice. If you have your resistance band, grab that now. We are going to do similar to what we were doing with our battement, except for we're not, well, I guess we can go front. Yeah. Hard to do because you really need to face the bar. Okay, so face the bar. Resistance band is under one foot, holding the resistance band or tube in the other hand against the bar, standing up tall, coming, let's stay in feet parallel. So we're gonna lift to the side, lift to the back, lift side, lift back. Really stretching that band as you lift. Toes face to the front. So we're not opening up this hip on the side raise. You should feel lots of work happening in the glute with those toes facing to the front, side, and back. Standing leg is doing a lot of work. Super tall, nice spinal alignment. You're resting your hands on the bar, but you are still engaging the core to keep yourself upright. 4, back, 3, back, 2, back, last 1, back, switching feet. So resistance tube or band under the foot, holding onto the band on the bar with the opposite hand. Feet stay parallel, toes stay pointed toward the front, side and back, side and back. Nice. Side and back. On this back, super strong contraction of the core, the shortness of these ab muscles. Keep your lower back from bending too much. So what we don't want is just letting go and a big arched back like that. That's not good for your back and it's not building muscle. Side and back, side and back, side and back for 4, 3, 2, 1, back and release. Shake that out. That should feel really good in terms of the work you did. Getting our 2 paper plates or gliders or putting on your socks if you're on a hard floor. You can use the bar for this, or you can do it center floor. I'm gonna push my bar out of the way a little bit. So we're gonna start with level 1 of this exercise. And then if you're comfortable with jumping, we'll move it to level 2. Level 1, feet are in first position, arms are out in second position. Right foot back, lift up onto both toes, rotate all the way to the back into our first position. This side, this time, other side. So your bar is right here. You're always going to be turning away from your bar. So the outside foot reaches back, turn, bring it in. And you can work on your spot, So keep your eyes on one spot as long as you can. You can also get your arms into it. Back, turn, lift up on those toes, coming in, back, turn, back, turn. Nice. So stay here with this. If this is comfortable, back, turn. Or if you would like a jumping challenge, put those paper plates to the side. This is going to be a lot less elegant. We're going to do a switch jump. So you can use that in first position or parallel. I'm going to do parallel because you get a little more power this way. So every jump starts and ends with a bent knee, coming out, and you're going to use your arms to help you rotate around. Again, rotating away from your bar. Jump, other side, jump, other side, jump. So switching from side to side, starting and ending in a bent leg. Again, you can work on your spot. Jump, jump for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good cardio move there in the middle of our workout. Coming now into a diagonal lateral lunge. You need one paper plate or glider. You're going to have arms on your hips or arms out for balance, whatever you prefer. So we're going to do a diagonal lateral lunge. You're going to be gliding out to the side, gliding knee will bend, diagonally front and side, draw it in, diagonally back and side, draw it in. Front, diagonal, back, diagonal. Front, diagonal, back, diagonal. Nice. So on that glide back in, lots of weight on this gliding foot, working that inner thigh. You should really feel it. Glide and in, glide and in, glide and in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to finish our bar moves by doing that on the other side. And then we'll come to our core series. So get yourself set up, glider under the other foot. Make sure you got plenty of room. Diagonal front, glide in, diagonal back. Glide in, front, glide in, back, glide in. Nice. So a little bit of an unusual angle for a lunge. We usually do either full front or back or full side. The diagonal gets the stabilizers in a little bit of a different way. Changing up where our work is. And in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. Nice. Getting your mat back out for our core series. Let's get ready to come to the mat. We're going to start with a twist. So if you have that ball, you can grab it. You can also do this with one of your little weights, or you can just do it body weight. Start seated on the mat. You can keep your feet on the mat. If you have the ball, you're squeezing in to engage the chest muscles, keeping the hands right in front of the chest. So we're not just twisting the hands, we're twisting the whole torso. Twist, twist, twist. If this is a little too easy for you, then you can lift your legs into the boat. Twist, 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 twist. Nice. Continuing to twist the whole torso, not just twisting the arms. So try to keep the ball or weight in front of the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1, all on one side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Coming to our plank. We're going to start with some, again, with some twisting. So you'll be hands under shoulders, either on your knees, nice straight line, top of the head, shoulder, hip, knee, or on your toes. If you're on your knees, it's a little harder. You'll have to lift the outside foot. Lift the outside foot. If you're on your toes, you're going to cross that knee under. So twist, 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 twist. Nice and strong through those shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back and rest. We're gonna do a full rotation this time. So we're gonna lift over into a side plank. If you're on your knees, you're gonna twist. You can have that leg extended or lifted, or keep it on the knees. Twist, knees extended or lifted. If you're on your toes, twist through and center. Twist through and center. You can spread your feet and have that top leg in front of you on the twist. That gives you a lot more stability. Or you can walk the legs together. Try to stack the feet. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back to the other side. We're going to hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing back into a child's pose. Take a little rest. Arms, palms on the mat in front of you, fingers spread. Pushing those hips back over the heels. Big toes together, knees apart. Coming back onto our back. You can take your thumbs and hook them underneath your glutes for a little bit of leverage. We're going to be doing leg raises. Let's start with one leg actually. So you can have arms out in the T, palms up or down. Point the toes. We're keeping those legs parallel. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So the hard part of what we're doing right now is we're engaging the core. We're keeping the gentle curve of the lower back throughout this movement. So that lower back wants to just automatically push down into the mat. That would be the body mechanics way to do this. If you're using your core to lift, your core is holding on so tight. It's keeping that lower back in its natural, gentle curvature alignment. It's preventing it from flattening down to the mat because the lift is coming from the core. It's muscle, not mechanical. 8, 7. So really feel this work initiating from the core. 6, push the core in and then lift the leg. 5, those lower abs. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we are going to come to both legs. You can stick with one-legged if you would like, but that should give you a reference for how much these lower abs are going to contract. This time, it's kind of impossible to keep the lower back from hitting the mat. But remember how much work you were doing in those lower abs to keep that spinal alignment and maintain that same effort level. See if you can just hover the legs above the mat rather than letting them come all the way down. Hover and lift. Hover and lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So crunch variation here. Reaching those hands, legs staying lifted. Pulse, 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 pulse. Nice. If you need to, you can bend the knees, but if you can, try to keep those legs lifted for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees. Rock side to side. Get the tension out of your lower back. Nice. Coming into some side work to finish off our core series. We are going to do some circles, just like we did with our arms. So set yourself up, legs extended, nice straight line, heels, hips, shoulders. You can have your top hand on the mat or on your hip. Mat will give you a little more stability. So we're going to start with a big circle all the way through. Core engaged. You want to keep those hips stacked, and that means using your core to stay stable. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little circles. If you can, bring that hand to the hip. You've got a little more stability here, so challenge the core in a different way. Circle, circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hand back down, sweeping the other direction, big circle. So sweep to the back, up to the front. Sweep, sweep. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, core engaged, 2, 1, little circles, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. Almost to our stretch. Hang in there. Nice straight line, starting probably with that hand on the mat for stability. And circle to the front. Nice big circle. Hips stay aligned. Circle. Circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready for that little circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big circle back over to the front. Circle, circle, circle. So the top of the foot stays facing toward the front of the room, but that means that the leg is rotating in that hip joint a little to keep, I guess the top of the foot is more facing toward your face. So you should always be able to see the top of your foot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand on hip, circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay on your back. You made it. All that's left is the stretch. This is your reward. Let's do a figure 4 stretch. So ankle of your right foot goes above the knee of your left foot. You can reach through and grab your thigh, or you can grab your shin. Trying to get the head back down on the mat, keeping the tailbone down toward the floor, so not curling up that tailbone, just getting maximum stretch in that glute and hip. You can extend that left leg, reach through, grabbing onto the shin, the ankle, or the toes, depending on your flexibility. Again, try to get the head down to the mat, tailbone down to the mat. Nice flat spine, getting a good stretch along the back of that left leg while still stretching the right hip. And switch to the other side. Start with the reach through. Ooh, this side is tight. Extend that left leg if you would like. You can always stay in the bent knee just to focus on that hip if that's what you need. Come up to seated. Let's do stacked firewood here. So one knee is in front of you at 90 degrees, again, above the knee. That ankle is sitting above the knee. And you can gently rest your arms on this top leg, not pushing, just the gentle weight of your hands. Push your tailbone down into the mat to lift your head up tall. Again, more stretch in that hip, a little bit of a stretch for the inner thigh as well. On your exhale, it's really trying to relax into that stretch. Other side. So ankle is in front of the knee. Gentle weight of your hands, no pressure. Tailbone down, top of the head lifted. And to really get those inner thighs, butterfly stretch, our last stretch, feet together. Walk the heels toward the glutes or the glutes toward the heels. Press the tailbone down, lift the top of the head. Big inhale, you can stay here or you can exhale as far forward as you can before you let that spine curve. Letting your nose drop down toward your big toes. Roll up. Hands and knees. Push back to down dog. Walk your hands to your toes. Slowly roll up. One vertebra at a time. Head last. No head rush. Roll those shoulders back. Come into your super wide power second position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plie. Pushing those knees out over the toes. Inhale up. Exhale, plie. One more time. Exhale. Gentlemen, take your bow. Ladies, take your curtsy. Thank you so much for joining Barre class today. Hope to see you again next week.